Sarior 2 Origins, Director's Cut. Take one.
All right. Okay.
So we're here with Jay, the star of Sarior 2.
Yeah, that's right.
First question, let's go ahead and give the people a little bit more background on who you are.
Okay, all right.
So who are you?
Oh man, character-wise or real-wise?
Real-wise. Let's see who you really are.
Well, okay, all right. You gonna put me on the spot like that? Okay, well, shit, we're just gonna go with it. Okay. So the real me. My name is Jesse CaSohn, and I am the character that plays Sarior. It's based on my own personal experiences, indoor experiences I've seen happen to other people. So who I am is I'm a guy that keeps it real all the way. I do my best, and I want to share with the world things that I've went through that is a common problem in today's time with the bullying and with issues and things of that nature. So I wanted to put a piece of myself into this.
Awesome. So the second question we have is, you delved into it a little bit right there, but we want you to dive into it more. Why did you make this? What was the purpose behind taking the step and wanting to make a project and act behind it?
That is a good question. So we're gonna dive into it, okay? All right. All right, so to answer your question, why, the question is basically why I did this movie. Why? You mean this particular one or part one or just both movies?
Let's do Sarior 2.
Sarior 2. I wanted to do Sarior 2 because I wanted to give everybody more of a in-depth connection with the character, more of a background, a story basically, showing what this character has been through, why he is the way he is currently. So I felt that the audience need to know, all right, we saw Sarior 1. All right, we see how he is, I guess, in present time, but how did he get to that point? And I want to show people, okay, well, shit, let's kick it up a notch. Let's do a backstory and show what this guy's been through to make him to where he was in Sarior 1. Knocking a dude out in the alley and shit,
Awesome. Always got to give the audience a little bit more story,
Absolutely, man. Character building, you feel me?
Always, man. So how are you personally connected to this? Like, how do you feel the character Sarior, the character Jay, is a part of you?
How's it part of me? Well, shit. It's a part of me because it is me. It's a part of me because it's the real deal. Granted, yeah, there are some difference between me and Sarior, but it's a part of me because it's me. That's basically how I kind of operate, and I kind of inputted that into that character. I don't know if that's a really good question, but it's just a part of me because it's me.
No, that's perfect. That's a perfect answer, gives people a chance to really understand why this character means so much to you, what I'm saying? All the effort and all the things behind it that you're putting into it. So with that, what you were saying is that it's part of you. With Sarior 1 and 2, are these both based off of, is this all real events, or are all these some made up, or how? Can you break down the storyline a little bit for us?
Oh, that's a great question. First of all, it's 100% real, all of it. Now, granted, in Sarior 2, we did add some things to the character that shows, okay, this is this character and this is Jesse CaSohn. So we did, in a sense, split some things, little small minor things. But as far as the majority of it, it's all me. It's all me 100%. Some of the things that I'm doing, I'm showing on the movie. It's man, that was a loud slap. That was it's all me. I want to show people what I've been through. Give them something. Because I'm more of a low key type of guy, but with this movie, I just got connected to it, and that's what I want. I felt, okay, I can connect with this. I feel the audience connect with this, and it's real. I mean, from the first one to the second one, it's all real. It's all real. And I wanted to, again, but I want to show people that. I don't know if that's a great answer. I kind of sucked that.
No, it was cool.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, is there more to the question? I mean,
no, I just want to see if you were done.
Oh, okay. No, I'm good.
You're good, man. No, that's awesome though, that you're able to bring real life situations to the film screen, you know, so people have a chance to really dive into who you are as an actor and who you are in real life. You know, I feel like it really brings that duality out. So I do have a couple more questions here from our associate Richard, who helped us on the first project. You may remember him as a victim for the first one, but he's also part of CaSohn Productions LLC. He was a big helping hand in this project, and he has some questions for you that he would like to ask as well.
Yeah, Jay.
Okay, all right. Okay.
So I was wondering too, what was it like on set filming part 2 of Sarior?
Oh, what was it like? Oh man, it was it was exciting, no doubt. I enjoyed it. It was exciting, just like anything else. It was fun. It had its moments where it was a little stressful at times because you have that pressure, because you know, you're on set and you're trying to be your character, and it's the whole dynamic that you got going on. It's that dynamic, and I liked it. It was fun. It was exciting. However, it was stressful at the same time. It was nervousing at the same time because, you know, I'm on set. I got a whole crew of people, over 20 plus people in this one particular set. I got so much things going on. I'm in my head trying to, you know, make sure, you know, I'm doing my part. I'm trying to make sure that I'm following what the director is telling me and the choreographer is telling me. And it's just so much things going on all at once. So I felt great, but it was a roller coaster of emotions of how I felt, if that makes any sense. Like I said, I was excited, I was nervous, I was anxious, I was stressed. A few times I even got a little pissed off. Let's just be real, like, that shit happens. Can I say shit on here? Yeah, I can cuss on here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, you know, that's just part of the business, you know. But overall, I felt good. I think we really did it up this time. I believe. Okay, all right. I believe. Okay, all right. I believe that people gonna connect with this movie. I really do. I really feel that, and we definitely gave more to the audience of what they wanted. I think we touched those. We listened to the feedback, and I believe I gave our audience what they want. The second one coming, and the third one, and so on and so forth. You know, no spoilers, but we'll see. You know.
Yeah. All right. I was also wondering too, like, what was your favorite part of making Sarior?
Oh shit. Oh man, I like all of it.
Yeah.
But if I have to narrow it down, I would say probably the funnest part was the octagon ring. I really enjoyed the octagon ring, and how we got so in tune with it. You know, words can't describe that feeling. It was just like, wow. It was just how everybody. I think what really got me into that scene is how everybody just worked well together. You know, I think everyone did their part. You know, they came on set and they did what they were supposed to do. No matter what their job was or status was, they got the shit done. They got it done. And me being the overseer of this project, I'm very happy. I'm glad that everybody was able to come through, work as a unit. which also helps the director's life, makes his life a little easier, you know, when everyone can work together on set and whatnot. Everything was executed very nicely on that, and that was my favorite one. The hardest one, I would say, I know I'm throwing some extra shit in there, but the hardest scene for me was when there's a part where I talk about my homecoming, and that was very touching, and I loved how that was filmed beautifully, and the shot of the sports car you'll see in the movie. I like how that, because that's part of the family. It touched me. Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully that answers the question.
No, it does. Like, there's definitely a lot of like story and like backstory put into this and thought, like, in creating it, and it's much respect, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
What can people expect with this one?
Oh man. For one, they can expect great character building. They can expect a true story. None of that bullshit you be seeing. It's a true story. They can also expect a range of different emotions. Stuff that you can't just make up. This is real stuff. I put a lot of myself, a lot of my feelings into this. They can definitely expect some good action. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but they could definitely expect some good action. Again, good storytelling. They can expect some parts that really will touch the feels a little bit. And just overall, good entertainment. And a longer movie. Yes, right. That's right, I said it. Longer movie. That's right, I said it. Longer movie. Yeah. Me that Denzel. I just love that character, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, you good. Was Sarior 2 shot locally?
It was, and that's a damn good question. So yes. So for this round, basically what we did with this one is everything was shot locally. Part of it was also shot here in my house, and then we went to Jaguar's fitness gym, and we shot there on location there, and it was great. The staff there was very welcoming, and I greatly appreciate them and their whole staff. Even the people, we had people there. We had people there in the gym working out, and we went to quite a few people. We're like, hey, my man, excuse me, ma'am. Hey, you know, we're gonna be making a movie. You mind being? Oh no, go ahead. You know, you see old boy just ha in the background and all that. In one shot, you see me, I'm working out. You see one of the guys in the background. It was just some random guy. I'm like, hey, you want to be in a movie? He's like, yeah, sure, I'll be in the background. So it worked out great. And you gonna see some familiar faces in this next round. We had a lot of people was involved at that gym scene, so it was really good. It was very magical, definitely. I'm not trying to sound like Walt Disney World or some shit like that, magical, you know. But I'm just saying it was magical and shit, you know. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna pass it on to my boy CaSohn. He's gonna ask you a few more questions.
Okay.
Well, thank you for those questions. They were awesome for sure, man.
What you got?
Yeah, man. So this kind of steps more into
Everything just died off the cat.
Drop a cap. Okay, we good. Hey, like they say, no cap, right? I had no cap on that. Yeah. Okay. All right. You just see my face. I'm like,
Man.
hey, no cap. That's how we do it. No cap.
Hey, gotta keep it real.
Gotta keep it real. Keep it real. Hey, no cap. Hey, no
Man,
cap.
You're moving forward, man. Like, we just wanted to ask, do you have any advice for any young filmmakers or actors such as yourself that want to step into this?
Oh man. Any advice you said?
Any advice, any tips, any words of encouragement?
First thing, go for it. You won't know until you try. You won't know until you get in front of that camera and get in front of that light and get in front of that audience, getting on stage. You won't know until you just try. At times, and I'm not trying to be some big giant philosopher or anything, but there's that saying, you gotta get out your comfort zone sometimes to really know if what you're after is really what you want to do or not. And once you do get beyond that barrier, then you'll find out, yeah, I can do this, or nah, I want to do something else. Another thing is stay positive. I know a lot of people, even myself at times, we get so caught up with views, which is important because that's how you're going to branch out in this particular industry. Entertainment is I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to y'all. Entertainment this is a hard industry. You gotta really hustle. You gotta really put yourself out there and work your ass off. You gotta show people this is what we're trying to do, and sometimes, you may have to do it alone. Only real ones are gonna stick with you. Only real ones are gonna climb with you. You see what I'm saying? Then you're gonna have some just there just to, try to reap the benefits because of your success. And they wasn't even around to help you. They just sat back and laughed. Oh, nah, man, save her, nah, Jay, nah. Okay, all right, yeah. Now look at me. I said, now look at me now. Okay, I'm with 2 movies now. Possible 3. I don't know. Who knows? But going back to the question, you just gotta stay positive as much as you can and figure out where you want to go in the industry. What's your idea? You want to be an actor? You want to be a producer? Do you want to be crew setup, makeup? There's so many things. Casting director, which I hate, by the way. There's so many things that you can do with this particular industry. It's all about what you want to do. Some people are very well rounded. They're an actor, they're a producer, co-producer, sound effects, they're everything. Some people just want to be like, I just want to do this. That's fine. Whatever you want to do, go for it. That's fine.
Alright, so that was awesome advice that you gave for any previous or for anyone that's interested in getting into acting or filming. So for your next film, how can people get a hold of you to be a part of it?
Oh man. As I mentioned a little bit, we had our good and our bad parts of hiring, and that's just part of the hiring process. That's with any job you do. Some are gonna come through, some are not gonna come through, some may flake out. But anyway, at the end of the day, we have to stay positive, whether we like the hiring process or not. So what I want to tell everybody on this director's cut is, we want everyone to feel welcome on the set. We want everyone to be connected, have fun. Hell, I'm creating jobs for people. I'm creating jobs. I'm paying people. So we want that. I want people to reach out to myself, CGP, and go from there. Now, the direct route to get a part of the project is to 1, contact me, Jesse Kozer. I'm on Facebook. 2, I'm also on Instagram. That's going to be BlackDawg07. That's BLAKDAWG07. Or you guys can contact CaSohn Productions LLC on Facebook or on Instagram near you. That's how they can get a hold of you, or both of us directly. Whatever your preference is, that's how they can do it. And we want people to be on set. We want people. That's what we want. We're changing the world. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna change the world one step at a time in a good way.
Working with CaSohn Productions on set, or just in general with this process of creating this movie?
I mean, I thought it was great. I really do. It was great. As far as how everything flowed with CGP, yeah. I had a great time with this particular film crew. Just like anything, you're gonna have different ideas. You're gonna have different ways of doing things. You're gonna have so many things into it. You end up having these multiple dynamics going on, and at the end of the day, it's all about coming together as a team, because that's what it takes to do stuff like this as a team. You got to come together and have the meeting of the minds, and it's amazing how when you have the meetings of the minds, it's amazing how things interlock with each other, and then you can produce something beautiful or magical, as Walt Disney be doing it. You know what I'm saying? I had a great time working with it. I thought they did a great job. For the most part, they did what I asked, plus more that I didn't even ask. That right there is top notch. Some people, they'll just do what you asked, and that's it. They'll do the bare minimum. This film crew, they went beyond that. They definitely went beyond that for sure.
Thank you, man. Really, it means a lot to us that you were willing to work with us on this project and trust us with your vision, you know. And it was awesome working with you and putting us in this new dynamic. It was definitely a new experience. I know it was a learning curve for everyone, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
But it was awesome working on this project, and I hope that we continue forward, you know. But that's all the questions that we have as of now. Okay. Now we're going to open up the floor to you. Is there any comments that you want to make? Anything, final thoughts that you want to say as far as the film, how you're feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm ecstatic. I'm excited. You see what I'm saying? I'm it's undescribable what I'm feeling. Honestly, this is not me being joking around. I'm being for real. I'm still in shock that I made a second movie. I'm still shocked from that. And the fact that we're only, how many days away now? 7 days. Okay, I'm a little slow at math this morning. So we're 7 days away from showing Sarior 2 Origins. And I'm very excited. I'm not gonna lie, I am nervous, just like the last movie. As we get closer and closer to, release date, I'm like, oh shit, here we go. But that's just normal thing. And I'm really happy, and I'm very happy, more excited to see how the audience reaction is to it, how they're going to connect, how it's going to touch them, how is it going to entertain them. Because we have so much stuff going on in the world today, and I think it's good to have something that people have some type of outlet. They can come home and be like, oh man, Jane don't release the movie? All right, cool. Let me get the TV ready, or the computer ready, or the tablet ready, and sit back. Wherever they are, they can pull, that's what I like. Wherever they are in the world, they can sit here or sit there and pull up a movie and get some type of entertainment to get their mind off the real world for a little bit, and that's important. And I like that. With that being said, September 30th, 2022, Sarior 2 Origins, it is coming out. Shout out to CaSohn G CaSohn G Productions LLC. And hey, hashtag CGP, baby. Sarior 2 Origins, let's go.